Okay, so like I was telling everybody, I wanted to let everybody know that we do not own the rights to any of the music that does get played in rotation. And we have to comply with Facebook, what they have going on, their guidelines, whatever YouTube's rules and regulations are, until maybe we can work something else out and find out how we can get them to just really stop messing with us one way or the other. And I'm sure there's a way to have that done, some way of compliance. Considering that we are a local radio station, and these are some of the things that we do. We play music. So again, we don't own the rights to any of the music. We do have signed permissions by those who own the rights and their labels here in Stockton, so local artists. So I definitely wanted to share that with everybody, and just put that disclosure out there, because my apologies. Our shows have been disappearing from Facebook and not being heard on YouTube. Even though the visual's up, they'll block it because of some of the music. And so again, my apologies for that. But I am going to go ahead and put music in rotation. So if you are listening and you are checking it out, you are tuning in just to hear music in rotation, you will... Down the road, I will be sharing the same thing, disclosure. So basically, yeah, we don't own the rights. We do want to put your music in rotation. And then when we have guests, I'm just going to let you guys know, when we do have our guests and we still want to play music, we're going to have to, we'll stop it, and you guys will get another live feed after. So going from music to our interviews, when we have those, that's what you guys will get. So going further, it's going to be multiple segments. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put some music in rotation. Keeping it real with you. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to try to figure it out to see what it is that's stopping us, and whose music it is that, unfortunately we won't be able to put in rotation because of certain things and those rules and regulations. But like I said, we're going to find a way to get it done. Right now, that's all I can do. My hands are tied, but I definitely want to keep it going. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started right now. And for the most part, we'll just work it out. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and throw Aphex on. So shout out to you, Aphex. Good morning if you're up. And if you're not, I hope you're resting well, my friend. So I'm going to say thank you very much for letting us put your music in rotation. Again, we do not own the rights to all of this music, but we do have releases and permissions by the artists and their representatives of the albums and or labels to put the music in rotation. So here we go. This is Aphex Conversation.
Yeah. You know, real recognize real. You gotta go at how you feel. We can find that out if we just conversate real quick. So let me talk to you, see what happens. I'm looking left, B girl is looking sexy. She can come arrest me, figure looking sexy. I'm hoping she'll accept me, she'll know what I'm saying. So I stepped up to her and cracked the conversation. Girl, how's your day been? Looking good, I'm saying. Can I be your company and get rid of frustrations? Like the first place and still to second base. Your mind stimulate, wanting more and more dates. I could be a running mate, take it straight to home plate. I keep an open mind, ready to negotiate. I just want you to be real, I can't really deal with fake. And if you treat me right, I can take you all the way. Just know which team you're on, cause I don't mess with strays. I'm Rob DiBiase, I ain't from around the way. I'm Stockton Cali kid, girl, I love the way you live. I put in what you put, I swear that's just the way it is. Excuse me, baby girl, I wanna know what your name is. Take a little walk so I can get some conversation. The moves that you're making, they let me know the deal. I'm feeling you, you feeling me, so maybe we can chill. Go and get some food and take a stroll through the park. I'll go and get some ice cream when it's getting dark. I'm standing by the lark, thinking of the temptation. And baby, all I need is just a little conversation. Get some time to know you, baby, I'ma show you. When life is getting cold, I'ma warm you up and hold you. Bring you to the land of good vibes. Now all you gotta do is close your eyes, and I'ma take you to paradise. Put your guard down, I know your heart's been down. I'm not the type of man that would leave you stranded. I hope you feel the same, cause I'm far from a lame. I live that real life, far from playing them games. I take a ride on my cloud so I can have your mind flow like Aladdin and Jasmine, a whole new world. Or when you open up a clam and there's a beautiful pearl, and you're a beautiful girl, I got a beautiful heart. We got a lot in common, that's a beautiful start. Don't even plan them parts, baby, just be yourself. I know you feel the talk, cause I'm like nobody else. Now let's take a walk and start enjoying ourselves. Excuse me, baby girl, I wanna know what your name is. Take a little walk so I can get some conversation. The moves that you're making, they let me know the deal. I'm feeling you, you feeling me, so maybe we can chill. Go and get some food or take a stroll through the park. Or go and get some ice cream when it's getting dark. I'm standing by the lark, thinking of the temptation. So baby, all I need is just a little conversation. I can tell by the way you're moving that I'm far from losing. So keep the conversation real and we'll get rid of confusion. Turn on the heat and we can start to move and send a chill down your spine. Girl, you don't know what you're doing, you feel the Bible of movement. Now I just wanna take time to be your friend, so let me finish stimulating your mind. I follow something, let me know where you wanna go in life. I know my path can use your soul to help me sleep through the night. Wanna protect you when you're feeling that fright. Now all we gotta do is follow the light to happiness. I know you wanna be happy, man, if this is a dream, I hope that nobody's slashing your way. I feel you tremble and shake. The combo just got good. She starts releasing the brakes and said, I need a real man. Do you got what it takes? I pulled up in the lark, she's in, and now we floating away. Baby, we floating away. Hey, excuse me, baby girl, I wanna know what your name is. Yeah. Take a little walk so I can get some conversation. You know the deal, you know the deal, girl. Conversation. Just a little conversation. Just a little conversation. Get some ice cream. Get something cool. Ooh. I'm trying to conversate with you, baby. If I want to, I just want to talk a little. Get to know you a little better. Am I wrong for that? No. Make that movement happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. I like me and you. As one.
What's up, everybody? We're back. This is your girl, RawNe, on Rise and Shine 209, the KXVS morning show. So that was Conversation by Aphex. He's the local artist here out of Stockton, and he's given us permission to play his music, so thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a nice piece that he wrote. Basically, just anybody can vibe out to. We all know what that's like, to want to have conversation with somebody. And so I'm just going to get into traffic. Traffic looks good. It's 8:15 in the morning. Traffic looks good throughout Stockton. We do have a little bit of congestion over off of Charter Way, a.k.a. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, that they changed it to, heading towards I-5, in and around the I-5 and MLK, a.k.a. Charter Way strip. So also over in Fremont, towards the east, going out east past 99 on the other side. So in and near like Franklin and stuff, it's a little congested over there. So maybe people are just getting to school. A lot of transportation in that area. So I don't know if shipments are going out, but it's congested over there on the east side of 99 off of Fremont, a little bit off of Waterloo, out east off of 88. And so everything else, as far as the main roads, Highway 99 and I-5 look to be clear all the way through, even through Tracy, through Lodi, through Elk Grove. Sorry, I was looking at Galt. I had like 3 different words in my head that I was about to say at the same time. But yeah, it looks pretty clear. You got the typical construction that's been going on all over Stockton, so you guys just watch out for that. Downtown, you'll get a lot of it, and a lot of hot pockets in the downtown area where it's a little congested, and I don't know, it looks like some stop and go type stuff. So if you have a chance to check out www.localconditions.com, you can check out weather and your traffic there. I didn't pull up the weather, but I'll pull up the weather for you right now off of my phone because that's the app that I generally use. It's 47 degrees right now. It's going to be a high of 71. And tonight it's going to drop down to 46. So it's still warm, not freezing. And it's going to be sunny. If you guys have been enjoying that full moon, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful out there. Last night, I was leaving work, and it was kind of very eerie, but at the same time, very serene. I was leaving, and so the cemetery is like right across the way. And I think I posted pictures. If not, I'm going to have to post a picture, but the full moon being where it was at, positioned through the trees and over some of like the larger headstones, was pretty eerie, but it was really nice. And it was a very nice calm about it, and I liked it. So I took some pictures, try to capture that. But the phone, doesn't ever really do it justice. So I would have to get like a really nice camera to take some quality nighttime photos, especially when I want to zoom in, especially for the moon. And it makes me think about a time when I went out to San Francisco, went out with some friends, and we were going up, I think, to the peaks, to the Twin Peaks or something. I can't remember. I think I might have maybe had a drink or two or something. I'm not sure, but I do remember being car sick, and so I think it was difficult for me to kind of keep my head, paying attention to where we were, whereabouts we were at. All I know is that we were traveling up the hill. I was getting dizzy. I was a little car sick, and it wasn't the greatest of feelings. But I really wanted to go anyways. But we did pull over, and we got out, and it was a great night for the moon as well. But I remember seeing a gentleman there who had a camera, and he was actually taking pictures of the moon. So I got to take a look through his lens and some of the photos that he captured, and I was impressed. So I thought, wow, when I was taking pictures last night, my camera is not doing it any justice. I should just go ahead and maybe invest in a camera. I don't know. Oh, by the way, shout out to RP9. AKA Anthony Satterfield. He was looking to see if anybody was interested in buying a camera. So if anybody is, and I don't know if he still has it, but he's looking to sell a camera. And let me see if I can find out what. Let me just pull it up really quickly to see what kind that was again. Because if you guys are in the area, you're looking for a camera for yourself or for somebody else, it is a Nikon D5200. So Nikon, however you want to call it. I guess everybody pronounce it differently maybe, but Nikon, a D5200. If you guys are interested, he has one for sale. I'm going to put, so letting him know, just mentioned it on the radio that you have the camera for sale. That's what I'm putting. I'm letting him know. So yeah, shout outs to him. If you guys know of anybody, or if you're interested yourself, you can hit us up to get back to him, or if you guys can look him up, RP9, or Anthony Satterfield, or you can hit me up and I can get to him as well through riseandshine209@gmail.com. Again, that's riseandshine209@gmail.com. It's all spelled out except for the 209, so RISEANDSHINE 209@gmail.com. And so I'm just now looking at pictures. I don't know if you guys can see this. I would love to share with you. But I went to a show in the evening time after a Millennium show last Saturday, the 27th. So Columbus Park, a Millennium show on the 27th. We artists in our area went ahead and artists and comedians went out, gave a free concert, a free show, fed the homeless. It was very successful. Lots of blankets were given out, clothing. Shout out to Heidi Padilla, who was out there. She had a little beauty booth and was painting their nails and, you know, doing the hair. So the girls were loving that, and that did look like a lot of fun. So just a day of beauty, painting nails, putting on makeup, getting their hair braided and stuff like that. It was nice. And we had music going on. But later that night, I ended up going over to a show in Modesto. I was on the flyer Drop the Mic. And I went out there, got to network a little bit, and bumped into MC Killer King. So shout out to you, MC Killer King, once again. Got to meet you again and vibe out, get some music from you. And thank you very much for signing and releasing music to us, so we can go ahead and put that in rotation as well. But I'm going to share the pictures. So we got a couple pictures. I'll go ahead and share those. I think I shared maybe one of those on Instagram with MC Killer King. So you guys should check out his music if you get a chance to. He's got a great flow, great style, good messages, and just things that he talks about. It's pretty interesting, to say the least, but I mean, it's some real life stuff, and it's what it comes with, and I like it. It's good. I'd put it in rotation as soon as I can. A few things do need some edits, so I'm going to have to, you know, do that. But I wanted to share that. I'm going to get back to putting a little bit of music on. So we did get our weather. So it's 47 degrees. The traffic looks pretty good. I think I might be hearing somebody knocking on the door, but I'm not sure. If I do, my phone might ring in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and put some music back on really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and play another local artist. And this is, let's see. If you guys have anybody in mind that you would actually like to hear, like maybe there's a song that you guys want to hear, let me know. So this is RP9. I'm gonna go ahead and put double play.
The devil's playground, where they spray rounds, get laid down. If you ain't real cautious, I know how sick it may sound. Drug wars, trying to survive on the battlefield. We killing each other, living nightmare, this can't be real. In Mudville, Cali, with palm trees and clutching steel. Corrupt cops in the streets, I'm starving to get a meal. I'm from a city where the good die young. Been in corners with no choice but to carry a gun. Car washing every block, it ain't no fun in the sun. Shots rang out and now you had to bury your son. Out the window with a chopper, looking out for helicopters. Patron and weed with their head dreaded just like some rosters. I merge away from imposters, from the rebirth and the monster. No eating shrimp and the lobster. They see you balling and they scheming, trying to take you off of the roster. I serve them all proper like fake friends or smiles to get face, but waiting to pop you.
Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, you get laid down. It's the devil's playground. Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, don't get laid down. In the devil's playground.
All I ever wanted was a fat pocket, a 500 Benz with the back knocking. Roll through when the white folks act cautious. I guess they rather see me in the black coffin, sitting in class like school. College should be free, I paid enough dues. Trust nobody, see through them like windows. I don't even look like what I've been through. Nah, that mean never let them see you sweat. A year later, still got that bullet in my flesh. God still allowed me to see the sunrise. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. A punchline in the gun rhyme. I want that brown paper bag like lunchtime. And I barely pray to God, but I know he did. Put my freedom at risk for that dollar bill.
Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, you get laid down. It's the devil's playground. Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, don't get laid down. In the devil's playground. I see the devil out here running around on every block. Recruiting with all shooting from your very Glock. Destroying the precious people when they smoking rock. I got a question for you though. When will to stop. I lost my partner to a killer running wild, homie. How you get the right to take a mother's child, homie? I think it's time to be honest, we living foul, pimpin'. Can't you see that the devil was on the prowl, pimpin'? We in need of something new, these murders getting old. I ain't rapping for nothing, I'm reaching for your soul. Don't end up in the hole for the glitter and gold. Don't look down on your brother when he breaking the mold. Know it's all for the best when I'm striving for more. You won't listen to God, but you ready for woe. Out here living in sin, trying to stay damn. Just remember that you in the devil's playground. Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens ain't giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, you get laid down. It's the devil's playground. Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens ain't giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, don't get laid down. In the devil's playground.
Hey, and that was RP9 with Devil Play in the Devil's Playground, you know. So that's what that is. And he's another local artist out of Stockton. So if you guys like him, check him out. Back to Basics is what his album is called. We have had that in rotation for some time. But if you guys get a chance, check him out. That's R, letter R, P, letter P, 9. So RP9. Check him out. And then he's going to be coming with some new music pretty soon as well. He also has a camera for sale. So if you guys are looking for a nice Nikon camera, you guys can hit him up and check that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I would like to play a little bit more, but first I just want to do a little bit of a recap of last night. I had a little bit of fun going out to check out, man, even though I get off early, I still want to go out, support, check out some events that are going on. So my schedule at work has changed a little bit to where I'm able to do that. And so I try to get together and head out last night to the Channel Brewing Company to check out Joshua Washington and Current Personae. And you guys hear them in rotation. Actually, I'll play a little bit of them this morning as well because they are in rotation. And he was in-house. We did have an interview with him. And so he had a show out over at the Channel Brewing Company. So shout out to Channel Brewing Company. KXVS also hosts events there as well. And so Brandon was there, so shout outs to you, Brandon. Not only was Joshua there, but also his wife, Olga. So they are newlyweds, so congratulations to you guys, and it was great to see you again, Olga. And then who else? We had a couple other people in the house. Goodface was in the house, so shout out to Goodface. And I'm going to get into what Goodface is doing in just a minute. So we went there. I really wanted to, I haven't had one of their beers since like last June or July. It was July 22nd, the Summer Wonderland that we had over there. And I got to try some of their home brewed beers because it's a little brewery. I got to try that for the first time over there. They have really, really good beer. The selection is nice. So if you guys get a chance, if you like beer, I would encourage you guys to go over there and check it out. They stopped serving at 10 o'clock. So we got there, my friend and I got there after 10 o'clock. So we didn't have a chance to try one of their beers, even though I really wanted to try. There's one called a strawberry, and I think that's kind of what my taste buds were in the mood for. So I wanted to have another one of the strawberry blondes, I think it was called. Okay. Marcelis says he's running a little bit late, as we can see, but that's okay. Basically, we didn't have a chance to have that. So, you know, so I linked with Goodface. He was there. I wanted to get into something else for a little bit before it got too late. And just vibe out. I haven't been out, so it was nice. And so we ended up Googling in the area to see, you know, what's open, what isn't. And it's just really sad to know that Stockton closes. Most of the establishments around here close pretty early. So luckily Basil's stayed open a little bit later, and we were able to go there, and I had a good time. I had a nice, you know, Blue Moon on draft, and that was refreshing because I had a few extra oranges with it. So had some oranges with my beer, and then played a game of darts, and that was great. Saw some friends and just got to hang out. So I linked with Goodface and also met a friend of his who is a spoken word artist, and his name is Joker. So shout out to you, Joker and Goodface, because the both of you guys are on a bus right now sleeping, because I know you guys didn't sleep too much, but I know you guys are on a bus going down to Riverside, LA area, and these cats right here, I have to say, you know, I'm sending energy your way, and for all the success. They are what they coined artivists rather than activists, but artivists. Artivists. That's a very interesting way they put it. But basically what they're doing is they're heading down to SoCal, representing NorCal, to link with other art activists, to find out where they're basically going to come together in a meeting of the minds, and they're all going to talk about basically the way that they teach it, the way that they do, and what they do in this forum that SoCal groups are coming to, as well as NorCal groups. So they're going to Riverside to do a collaboration on, you know, how they can really start to improve the art activism, just I think throughout the state, so in the communities statewide. So shout outs to you guys for what you guys are definitely doing and heading down there to make things happen, and, you know, to have a meeting of the minds and to see what you can gather and bring back here to Stockton, and see what you can share from NorCal for them out there, for improvements of art programs and just art activism in almost every community that we can think of. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are going to come out doing, and how that's going to pan out as far as like bringing it back here to our community. So that's going to be pretty cool. I don't know, they're asleep, but if they wake up, maybe they can call in. We did talk about that, but I was like, you ain't going to call in. Goodface ain't going to call in because he's sleeping on the bus. You know, he had planned to be up all night. And so, yeah. So I want to give some shout outs to some friends in the area. So shout outs to you, Patty, for hanging out with me last night. Thank you. That was awesome. I enjoyed that very much. I didn't get to see you, Hav, but if you did make it out there, shout outs to you. Brent, again, Goodface, Joker. It was good to see familiar faces, and you know, just to vibe out with some people. It wasn't a lot of people, and it wasn't all night, and it didn't need to be all night. It was just enough to relax for, you know, an unwind for the day, and get out to play just a little bit, since, you know, I usually work the swing shift, which means I don't get out too much to any events or to any places to hang out, because by the time I get off work when I'm on swing shift, I don't really want to do that. I just want to relax, unwind, and yeah, I have to just enjoy my weekends when I got them. So I'm going to go ahead and put some music back in rotation, and that's what I like to do. So let's see what else. And again, we don't own the rights to any of these songs that are in rotation. They are provided to us by local artists who have created this music for people to enjoy, to share their expression. So thank you so much. And here out of Stockton, we have many artists who have their own record label, who own the rights and copyrights to their music. So they own their labels, they push their music. So, you know, you're looking at Curb Serving Records. So you got posters right here in the back, Curb Serving Records. You have D to the G Records, Future Octave Records. You have Pothead Media. You got Super Cuz Music, Bud Awesome over here. So West Coast Trade School, you got a lot of music, got a lot of labels also that come out. They do own the rights to their music and all the artists that they feature on there. We don't own those rights, but they do, and they have given us permissions to play their music. So Facebook doesn't always necessarily know that, nor does YouTube, but you know, I kind of been thinking in the back of my mind, you know, Facebook isn't that far from us. I really should know where YouTube headquarters are, but I don't. I should. I'll probably have to look that up. But you know, my thought was, why not just go on over to YouTube and talk to them, try to find somebody we can talk to see what's going on, and maybe if we can change it a little bit to where, you know, we could have permissions to do that. You know, those are my thoughts. And probably soon to be my actions to move in that direction, because I want to share the music, and I think it's great music because it's local, it's feel good, it sounds good. I mean, it's just as good as any music that comes out of New York or LA or Kansas City or, you know, Atlanta. Our music is just as great. It's that West Coast sound. I love it. I like to bring it to you guys, and I like to play it. So I'm just going to go ahead, and this one is Super Cuz and Napalm, Kush State of Mind. And I'm going to play this one because I was talking about you last night, so shout out to you, Super Cuz. Goodface and I were just recapping memories, because we recently had an interview. So Goodface was in here, had an interview, and then from there I had a link with Super Cuz, so went out his direction. So the three of us vibed out and went over just some music, had a good conversation. And I rarely just freestyle cypher, rarely. And so that was one of the times that I actually did do that, and I had fun doing it. And it's just certain people that I can get around that I know that I can do that. Goodface seems to be one of them, because last night it happened again, just like for a split second. Joker started on, you know, spitting something out there. And then I think he got a little stuck, so I was jumped in to help him out a little bit. But it was good because it was fun. And Goodface is one of the people that I'm comfortable doing that around, so that was nice. And so Super Cuz, you were in the conversation, in the mix, so hope everything is well with you. I'm gonna have to tap in with you later just to touch base and say hey, and maybe we can kick back again. And I'm thinking maybe you can come to the station soon and have an interview. So I'm just gonna put that out there for everybody. If you guys haven't heard of Super Cuz or checked him out, it's SupaCuzz, 2 words, Super Cuz. And Mary Jane Moonshine is a product that he has created, that he promotes and he sells. It helps to assist with many things. And if you guys get a chance to check him out, look up Mary Jane Moonshine. It's a drink, medicated drink. I have to say it's a medicated drink. And he's also working with a few other things. So his music is in rotation. He provides a lot of great information to the community just on rights, the rights that we have, and, you know, tries to keep people educated and, you know, on the up and up about, you know, what they should be watching out for in the community and legally and things of that nature. And just he puts a lot of good information out there. So shout out to him. I would like to have him come to the studio soon to have an interview, to talk to you, to let you guys know about his Mary Jane Moonshine, to let you know about his music, to let you know about his movement. He also does a talk show podcast as well. He has the product Mary Jane Moonshine. He has promoted it at the Spring Healing Festival here in Stockton. He also is one of the sponsors for Tay Livingston's comedy events. So I think it was Tay's Twist, something of that nature. But he does sponsor their events sometimes. So he's pretty active in the community for what he does and his circles and what he's pushing and what products he has out there. So this is Super Cuz and Napalm, Kush State of Mind.
Fast. I'm in a Kush state of mind. Guapale, I'm making mine. Orange or purple, can't decide with either one. I'll scrape the sky. I'm in a Kush state of mind. I'm in a Kush state of mind. Guapale, I'm making mine. Orange or purple, can't decide with either one. I'll scrape the sky. I'm in a Kush state of mind.
Bring it up, fill it up, twist it up, blaze it. Mary Jane, your love is nothing short of amazing, spectacular. The way you lift my tensions, breathtaking. The way I feel in your presence, soaring through the clouds, wild and carefree. Beautiful bliss, like a cool summer breeze. Oh geez, no matter they color, love ya. Reminiscing at the barbecue, you know they gotta hug ya. Mary Jane, you the bomb, no matter your age. Thanks for a million shows you inspired on stage. Thanks for the artists you inspired a new song. Thanks for the second thoughts when a lot of us did wrong. around screaming, tempers to the ceiling, now we chillin'. In my cush state of mind, super cuz Mary Jane's #1 guy.
Woo. I'm in a cush state of mind. Guapale, I'm making mine. Orange or purple, can't decide with either one. I'll scrape the sky. I'm in a cush state of mind. I'm in a cush state of mind. Guapale, I'm making mine. Orange or purple, can't decide with either one. I'll scrape the sky. I'm in a cush state of mind. My eyes look Asian. What I'm blazing's amazing. Skying up what 2 months ago I was raising. Whose tree's better than this? I got to know. No. Leroy with his head out the water. I got the glow. Them up. It on him, I drop a load. Trying to match with that boo-boo, sorry, I got to go. Pessimist, the best medicine is medicine, acknowledge this. Tuesdays to the granddaddy, quarter pound of the God's gift. Going to work daily, baby, make the curb pay me. Or keep me sane, cause the game will try you stir crazy. Still gets it in, like an assignment in the nick of time. Straighten your spine from the last, it's a different kind. Feels like I'm frozen time, animated token slide. Fresh from the hemp con, stuck like a porcupine. I'm supposed to shine, my they coincide. Like the street lights came on, that's how I go inside. Woo. I'm in a cush state of mind. Guapale, I'm making mine. Orange or purple, can't decide with either one. I'll scrape the sky. I'm in a cush state of mind. I'm in a cush state of mind. Guapale, I'm making mine. Orange or purple, can't decide with either one. I'll scrape the sky. I'm in a cush state of mind.
You're now in tune with.
And that was Kush State of Mind by Supercuz and Napalm, local out of Stockton. And Supercuz Music is where you can find that person and their music. So if you can check them out, find them on Facebook and Instagram. You guys can find him in Google. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I know that we just recently pushed out one of his songs. Supercuz songs feature Octave Records, so that one should be going out, and distribution is in rotation out there. So if you get a chance to look up some of his music, you may find that one out there. So I just want to go ahead and put, since I've been talking about Goodface this morning, I'm gonna go ahead and put his song Grind on. And again, out of Stockton. These are Stockton artists, y'all. I enjoy their music, and I hope you guys do too. Appreciate your all's feedback, so you guys can let me know, like, yes, you like it, no, you don't. If you know some artists who you love their music just as much as you love some of the artists that we already have in rotation, and you want to hear them in rotation, and you think they should be in rotation, I'm saying send them my way. Let them know that RawNe wants their music. RawNe wants to play their music all day on the radio station KXVS on Rise and Shine 209 show. So send them my way. That email is riseandshine209@gmail.com, or if you need something a little bit easier, RawNehour@gmail.com. That's RAWNE hour, RawNehour@gmail.com, or riseandshine209@gmail.com. Send us your music. We'll go ahead and take a listen to it. If we like what it is and find that it's easy to edit, the content is good, the language is good for our censored public, we'll go ahead and send you a release form to sign. You can come in and sign it, and or I can send it to you in a PDF form. You can sign it digitally and get it back, or print it out, sign it, send a copy, send it back, however you want to do it. But your music does have to have that signature for release. I'm going to go ahead and reiterate so that Facebook and YouTube both know that we do not own the rights to the music. However, we have been given written permissions and signed permissions by the artists and the record label companies who own the music and represent all of the artists that are featured on their albums. So, having said that, I'm going to go ahead and put Grind by Goodface in rotation for y'all this morning.
I put a lot of time in this, I'm finally riding my way. Wake up and get in my grind mode, bake up and fly in the space zone. Grinding so hard that I don't ever sleep, got my eyes closed as I'm riding this heat. This is me, living my dream, doing it all with my team. Don't nobody care if my virtues exist. If I ever go all out, I don't need your assist. Got a vision on my mind, and my life is a trip. I've been grinding too long, man, my life. I've been grinding, hustling. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect timing. Oh my God. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been grinding, hustling. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect timing. Oh my God. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on my grind all of the time. Rap 209, you know that I shine. I'm on my grind all of the time. Call me crazy if you really want to. I'ma do just what the I want to. I just landed on the top of greatness. I be working, I don't do the hating. All it really took it was some patience. Flirted with success and now I'm taking. Keep it 100, yeah, face it. If you hating, you don't need to fake it. Whole life is remastered. I'm moving way, way faster. Mix it right and do all of my shit. 100 mils what I'm after. They told me that I wouldn't make it, but when I got out, I was faking, and everything's different. It's like I went missing and came back a little more distant. Focus on one dream and that is the mission. I don't get credit where credit is due. Taxing my credit as if it was new. Worth the whole Billy, I thought you all knew. Doing it all with my team, we enlisted. City is crazy and that's how I'm living. That's how I'm living. That's how I'm living. In the studio all week till my stomach feels weak, till my future seems bleak. I don't think you understand. Got a vibe with me, man. Let's get it. I been grinding, hustling. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect timing. Oh my God. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been grinding, hustling. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect timing. Oh my God. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on my grind all of the time. Rap 209. You know that I shine. I got work. I got you got nothing. You on snooze. I got work. I got hustle hard. I don't lose. Spit these bars. I'ma go hard. Young star. I'ma go far.
And we're back with the Rise and Shine 209 KXVS morning show. Rise and Shine 209, everybody. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a great morning. It is 8:48 on this wonderful Friday. It is Groundhog's Day. And you know what? I don't even know. Let's see. Okay, so it's over on the East Coast where they have the groundhog that's supposed to be looking at his shadow, and he comes out to find out whether we're going to have another 6 weeks of winter or not. So let's find out. Groundhog Day 2018 shadow. Let's see. I'm going to find out. Okay, so Groundhog Day 2018. I forgot. Yeah, that's his name. Punxsutawney Phil. So if you guys didn't ever know if the groundhog had a name, he does have a name. It's Punxsutawney Phil. So Punxsutawney, Tawny. So Pun Pung X Punxs. So Punxsu. So Punxsu. Punxsu and then Tawny. So Punxsutawney Phil has seen his shadow. So it sounds like since he saw his shadow, we're going to have an additional 6 weeks of winter. So what that looks like for us. So we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter, according to Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog that we hilariously rely upon for some reason. I have no idea why they even started that, but it's kind of funny and it's very interesting. But yeah, so CNN, ABC News, Washington Post, I'm talking to all these big news broadcasters, news companies, are all on the Punxsutawney Phil Groundhog Day and just letting us know that he saw his shadow and we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. That'll be fun. I mean, if you guys like to dress for the winter, I think that's going to be great because I do. Can dress a little bit longer for the winter. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that music. That was Grind by Goodface, who is on a bus right now with his homeboy Joker, heading out to SoCal to represent as representatives of NorCal art activists. So they're heading out there to meet with other community members of other communities, both of NorCal and of SoCal. So they're coming together for a meeting of the minds to talk about what's working, how they teach art, what works for them in their communities, what they're implementing, and whatever they can bring back. Probably sharing it here to work on that here, and then sharing our ideas with them so that they can utilize that in their programs or how they want to go about being an activist for artists and getting their art programs or art communities more energy or support and things of that nature. But just to help it thrive, stay alive, to let people know there's a way to just stay human through your expression. And we have to maintain the arts for that reason. We have to maintain avenues and venues and programs and opportunities for human beings to express themselves one way or another. And art comes in all shapes and forms and fashions. So music is one of them. Visual arts is another one. You have, other than singing, you have dancing. Other than paint, there's multiple ways that you can do visual arts, like even in the medias, sculpting and painting and drawing, different media within the media. So I'm going to let that one just go right there. I'm going to go ahead and put some more music in rotation just so I can get my daily fix. I'm going to get my daily fix of some music and to share with you guys who we have out here circulating, what kind of musicians we have, good quality music right here out of Stockton. I'm sharing that with you this morning. And if you guys get a chance when you're looking at the screen and you're seeing the rotation of the cameras back and forth, you'll see the posters in the background for Chino Blastum, A Day in the Life of Chino Blastum. Also, the Emperor. So you also have Curb Serve Records, and that's with Peabody in the background. And then next to that, you have Bud Awesome with his new album, Level Up. So if you guys get a chance to see that and check out those visuals back there, let it burn a little spot in your mind. So if you're looking for their albums or you're surfing for their music on iTunes or Spotify or Amazon, wherever that you guys are looking for their music, and you guys can recognize those album covers and what that looks like. So there you go. And I do want to say that house that you see that's on Curb Servant Records with Peabody in the background, that's really a house out here in Stockton. And I remember when I was doing real estate, I used to be a realtor out here in Stockton for several years. And I remember going when we would go around and do the tours just to see, what the new inventory was and stuff. So some of the houses that would come on the market. And I remember going through one of the neighborhoods, and that's deep north Murata area. But that house, it looks like a castle. There's really a house over there. It looks like a castle. That's it right there. It's a trip. But it's cool, though, that, they would think like that. And whoever thought that, wanted to, I really wonder what they were thinking, whether it be just for themselves, a king of their own castle, or they wanted to have a castle for their princess or their queen or whatever the case may be. I thought it was cute, but it's so fairy tale-ish, but it exists out here in Stockton, which is kind of cool. But like, if you guys have any requests or anything like that, I'm going to say good morning to Sherwin. So what's up, Chino Blastum online? I'm saying what's up, Chino Blastum. Julio Martinez, good morning to you as well. If you guys have anything that you want to hear or check out or want me to play, if I have them in rotation, I'm more than happy to play them for you if it's a specific song you want to hear. And if you guys have artists and friends out there that do want to submit their music and you think that their music should be submitted to us, please, you can do it for them if you get permission. And or you can give them our email address. That's riseandshine209@gmail.com, so they can send their music into us personally. We would love to have them. I'd love to review them. And I'll be looking forward to doing that for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put another one on, and I think I'm going to go ahead and play some Chino Blastum for you guys. So I got a chance to, I myself got a chance to collaborate with Chino Blastum, so thank you very much. I appreciated that. I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm looking forward to doing it again. I have another one lined up ready to go for one of his beats, and I'm looking forward to getting with him and recording that. So it's just a matter of meeting up with our schedules to get that done. So Chino, if you're hearing me, that's what I'm going to be hitting you up about. So I've been hitting you up about when we can go ahead and link and get back in the studio, schedule some time to get there and get that one done, because I know you've been working on Compendium. You guys can look for that. He's got a new album that's getting ready, if he hasn't already dropped it, but it's coming out, called Compendium. And Yeah, man, he's pushing. D to the G Records, pushing, getting their music out, doing it for their artists, getting their people on. Rappin' Rot, shout out to you. I'm just saying, I do like to share your music. Rappin' Rot, D to the G Records artists, if you guys get a chance to check them out. I don't really get to put them in rotation right now because for the, just the censored public issues. But man, Rappin' Rot is fire, yo. Like, he has heck of energy. His energy is super, super, man. He's got such good energy. His flow, his style, his sound. I love it. I love it. And I mean, he's just got his energy up, and he's all ready to go all day, every day, like a few others that I know. And so I appreciate, their energy and vibing out with them and their music. So thank you for, having that music up and at least on YouTube where people can go and check out those links. All Gas. I really like that song by him, so I have shared that link, and maybe I'll go ahead and do that again later today just because it's a fun song. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share the one that I collaborated with on D to the G Records with Chino Blastum. So this is Chino Blastum featuring myself, RawNe. It's called In the Dark.
I'm in the dark, yeah. You understand? I'm in the dark.
RawNe and Chino Blastum in the house.
Lord, forgive us for our sins.
D to the G Records.
Every object has a shadow when the lights cast upon. Every night has its death and every night has its dawn. Every monarch has a reign on. Every king was a pawn. But watch the kings from the pawns and the weight of their bonds. Some are just great and they were raised that way. Humble to the bone, no ties to the throne, but ties to the people in the land they'll call home. Living their life in another blessed day, bringing true rain to keep the peace day to day. Not afraid to show their arms when it's time to come play. Time to show true strength in the fight for the state, for the weight of their people who are living in the dark, living in the parks, living in their cars, living with the beast while they slowly fall apart. Be the light in the dark, the start of the spark. Be a friendly, lovely face until it's time to embark. Be a blaze to the world, no swine taking pearls. Turn that water into wine for the lost in the world, and show them what it's like to live a life that's great. Appreciate, and dedicate
to the mother game. Who would be once again kicking with RawNe, sipping juice and gin? I'm just an animal hungry for the taste of blood, and I'm the same cat with a back doing drugs. Big balls, big ballin', you could call me a thug. When they asking me to smile, man, I give them a mug. Small get swept under the rug. Big bodies chopped up into a tub. I'm 49 cents away of being rich, and even if I find a penny underground, it's probably a trick. Cause life is too short to be tripping, but never second guess your intuition, aka gut feeling. Cause most of the time I'm feeling sick. Hatred by males, but females contagious by heard about my licks and asked if it was real. Only way to find out is to dine with the heel, ever dance with the devil, or fall in love with a god. Fascinated with the good life of the mob. See, I really started from the bottom. So many came and went. I only kept the ones I wanted. So if your feelings hurt, ain't no love lost, homie. Just dealing with facts and everything that you show me. I done did what they gathered with the moves I make. So it's official like a referee's whistle. Ain't no time for breaks. Got no time when you're dealing with life and everything that you're representing. In a cold world, trying not to fall apart. In the midst of the madness, find your light in the dark.
I'ma pick myself up, I ain't falling apart. You ain't gonna chop me up and leave me in the dark. I'm standing right here, owning my space. I've been through all the bullshit that's brought me to this place.
All eyes on us, in God that we trust. Let's believe and take heed, we're never afraid to bust. Lyrical function, peep the production. Future actor dedicated to the game is what you bumpin'.
I woke the dome, spirit zone, threaded like a needle, so I'm touching base home.
Mind is blown, better come get with it and elevate your game and stop the
put forth the action, trust more than the Lord. You've gotta trust yourself more than you can afford. No dead ringer walking, get out of your head. In our congregation ain't no hating when it comes to making bread.
Future Octane collab with D to the G Records. If you don't know, now you know. RawNe in the house, Chino Blastum in the house, representing Stockton, California 209. If you don't know, now you know.
And we're back with the Rise and Shine 209 KXVS, the voice of Stockton morning show. And this is your girl RawNe in the house. Just got word that Marcelis Flores will not be here this morning. So hope all is well with you, my friend. Take care today. I'm going to go ahead and kick off these horoscopes. So since he ain't going to be here, I'm going to go and start it with that. Usually we do like to hear him together, but if he's tuning in, maybe he'll hear it. Okay, so for all you Leos out there, I'm going to go ahead and read ours today because I am a Leo. I'm going to start with Aquarius because it is Aquarius season. So we'll go ahead and read Aquarius. So for now, that says, you hold your tongue the first time because you're positive that it couldn't happen again. You hold it the second time when it does happen again, but you're uncertain how to bring it up. Don't hold it again. You can't stand that much stress, and more importantly, neither can your tongue. If someone close is doing something thoughtless or just plain rude, speak up quickly before your tongue gets too swollen. So whatever somebody's doing to you, and you're not liking it, you've been cordial and kind enough to keep your mouth shut for some time, but now's the time to go on and let that out. So whatever is bothering you guys, all you Aquarians out there, speak up, or forever do not hold your peace. Not this time. That's what it's saying. Don't hold your peace. Okay, so Leos. So a few Leos that I know in our area, or that we've come together and vibed out with. So shout out to you, Mel Martin. I know that you're a Leo. Shout out to Renda He Monster. I know he's a Leo. Shout out to my girl Aria. I know she's a Leo. Shout out to my friend Ray, one of my good friends. I know he's a Leo. So this is for all the Leos. And it says, try something different now, or at least different from how the world sees you. While you may have a reputation for serious diva potential, you also have a gentler, even humble side that shines brightly on days like today. Go right ahead and take it down a notch while you think about everyone else first. It's great to realize just how well-rounded you can be when it comes to the full range of human expression. So, yeah, just be humble about it. Be humble. Be humble about it. And you're still going to shine. We're all still going to shine. So that's what's in store for us today. You guys can take it down a notch. I think I can do the same. It's Friday. I'm excited that I get a weekend coming up just to relax for a minute. I think there was something that I did want to do, and I think it might be going on a hike or something just to get out. Yeah, just to get out. I did want to get out. And go take a little trip, but a hike will do the job, I think, just fine. So I wanted to let you guys know I started this new page, and you guys don't have access to it, but it's called RawNe's Life, and it's a private page that I have, and it is basically like a journaling page that I've created on the suggestion by my life coach that I have, Mel Martin. So I definitely am really enjoying that, and so I just got started with it. And I already have found like really good release in doing that, because I know that I can be so candid without feeling like anybody's gonna judge me, and it's still the same route, the same, like, how I want to say, like, outlet, venue of sorts, same platform that I would do, like this, for example, being on Facebook, being on a live video, and coming to the audience in that way, so that I could share with you whatever it is that I am sharing. So, but in this page, it's basically like video journaling or blogging for nobody but myself. So I can be as candid, as open, as vulnerable as I need to be and as I want to be. And it really is a beautiful aid in just letting things go through me so that I'm not getting clogged up with emotions that, okay, I can't deal with that emotion at the time because I have to focus. Like, you know how they say when you come to work, leave all your mess at the door and just focus on what you have going on. Yes, that's great. That's fine. That's dandy. That can be done. But there are times where things that, you know, are going through you that need to be dealt with. There's a question on a questionnaire that the military has, as do, I believe, like counseling offices and maybe some other offices, but when they question, and one of them is, and this is like on the traumatic brain type injury questionnaire that they have soldiers do when they leave out, so that they see what their mind is like, and then when they medically process them back, they ask the same questions to see if their thought process has changed, if their mind has shifted, if they're still okay as they were when they left going out, if they're the same when they come back. So they ask the same questions. One of them is basically, if there's something that is so pressing on your mind or your heart that it just keeps popping up, even though you keep pushing it back in the back of your mind, and you're saying like, I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm going to focus on this until maybe you just don't want to deal with that. You're trying not to deal with that. So you try not to think about it. You try not to feel it, and you're just shoving it to the back of your mind. So you're trying to deal with other things that are in front of you, but this thought or this emotion or this feeling keeps coming to the forefront, and you're just like, oh, and it jolts you, it shocks you, it brings you that feeling that of whatever it is once again, and then you're working within yourself to quickly push it back down again. Well, doing this, like, I get a chance, so I do write journal, so I journal, and that's been very therapeutic all my life. I've been doing that forever, as long as I can remember. Even as a young grade school child, I always wrote. I wrote short stories, I wrote poems, I just wrote letters, I wrote all the time. And I loved writing. I still love to write. So I write a lot. I keep a notepad and pen on my bedside because I could wake up in the middle of the night and just start writing. Something will just compel me, get up out of my sleep, and I'll just start writing, whether it be an idea, whether it be an experience, whether it be some wisdom, whatever comes. And so that, aside from phone recording, so you know how they used to have the old recorder where it was like a voice recorder and you can put the little cassette in there, or like now it's digital where you just hit a button and you can record yourself talking, record a conversation, other than video. So you have written pen and paper, voice recorders, and then you have video recorders. So this one being video, I really enjoy it. So I titled my page RawNe's Life, and I only have 2 people. That's myself and my other page, Deep by You Nominee, my soap page, that are on the group. So and it's just so that I can express and let things out when I need to let things out. And I find it very therapeutic. I enjoy it very much. As much as I say I would love to share it with you, that will probably be maybe only a very, 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 very few, select few, and that's if ever anybody gets to see that. But I do encourage you guys to do the same. So if you guys think that this is a good way for you to express yourself and to get things off your chest, to deal with some emotions, some thoughts, whatever it is that you need, some ideas, and then you just want to write them down, create this page for yourself. It's a secret page. So you can go to groups and create a page. You have to have one other person. So if you have another page or something else that you want to add to that's like maybe only for you, only seen by you, only managed by you, or somebody that you trust that you might want to share that with, you can invite them, but it has to be you and one other person. And so that there then becomes that group. So it's a group of 2, you and one other, you and yourself, your other page if you have another page. And you can set it to secret, and you can set it to, private, secret, so nobody else can see it but you. And just let it go. Whatever it is that you want to say or do, just let it go. And I have been having so much fun with it because I get to video journal at night. I don't have to pull out the pen and paper. And sometimes when I'm driving, I used to just hit record and just record my conversation with myself and just record my thoughts and my feelings, emotions as they came. And so I have those recordings. But this one here, I can just turn it on anytime that I want to journal, to express, to release thoughts, emotions, this is a great place. So thank you so much to my life coach, Mel Martin. I appreciate you. And so I'm definitely going to give you a shout out. We have things that just pop up sometimes. You know, you guys get pop-ups on your computers. But I definitely want to give a shout-out to Mel Martin. I'm going to go ahead and do that. While I do that, I want to put some of Bud in rotation. You guys see him back here. He's got an album, Level Up, that has just been released. That's you guys can go look for that. Also, Chino Blossom, you see back here, you just heard him in rotation featuring myself, RawNe. And so that was from D to the G Records. I'm going to go ahead and I said I was going to put some Current Persona in rotation, so I'll put that in a little bit. I'll probably close it out with some of that music. And Bud, we got, I'm going to see, let's see. I like MVP for Bud. I like Level Up. I wish we had Clones. If you guys get a chance to hear his song Clones or Friend Zone, Clones, those are really good songs. So shout outs to you, Dijon. You're doing great work with your son. So Sam Raw, Bud is the son of Sam Raw, who also is another artist in the area. And I just want to thank you guys so much. I work with them very closely. They're like family to me. So I appreciate them very much and all the music that, you know, we get to share. So we don't have Clones or Friend Zone here, but you guys can find it on Facebook. You guys can find it on YouTube. Just look up Bud Awesome, and his album is called Level Up. For now, I'm going to go ahead and put Bleeding Out by Swift Homicide, and then I'm going to follow that with one of Bud's songs. So I'm probably going to put on MVP. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all hear Swift Homicide. This is Bleeding Out, and then you guys will catch MVP by Bud Awesome. All right?
Yeah, Young Dre Reasons. I'm bleeding out, my tourniquet. I'm bleeding out. I walk alone with my survival pack, body loaded with tribal tats, divine curse, diverse rhyme, mind serve. Don't get it twisted. If you trippin', I'm making sure you die first. Jermaine curse, watch me ball with the lefty. They thought I'd fall when she left me. They criticized who I was. It's hard to focus on the prize when you live in the mud. Extra I-5 ride for the duds. Disguise drugs after dark. Much pride, smell the honor in my blood like a shark. Swag like Tony Stark, I'm in my zone. Ain't no sunshine when she home. I broke my hand bone. Record a song, a broken home. A self-made throne. Due to the fact this health plays its own. Life patterns, I play my dad like it actually matters. I'm a genuine factor, a mind hacker with my rhymes capture the soul of a bastard. You decompose in the Villa Vaca, heroes disposed, so obey your master. I'm bleeding out, I need my tourniquet. I'll bleed now, I had to learn a bit. In this life there is war, the world to be rightfully yours. Despite the cause, I still bleed out. When the darkness falls, and see what we bout.
I'm bleeding out. I feel like the world is watching while I bleed out. Depression from discretion, confession knows where I bleed out. I might just run up in your office with the heat out. Bullet holes through your clothes, now I'ma watch you bleed out. My head grows heavy as my sack goes dim, and my spirit is the children of the shacks condemned. From necks, wrists to ankles, had to shackle them and tackle men who's wigging off a crack coat binge. I mean, I'm seeing visions from a past life. I'll be in collisions with decisions as I grasp mics. You're at an awkward distance from a pot to pissin', which involves the dissing of all competition. Would you ride if the mission was suicide? Would you trade your shoes for mine? What if you sniffed another line on Michael Jackson in his prime? The two joints of sublime, of course the poison in the mind, remorse for choices in his crime. Inside this cage, which is his brain, it's from the mosh pit. Aboard this plane with switchblades and for the cockpit. His bloodline's insane, so his veins are morbid Stockton. Yours truly the locked in, the city of Stockton.
I'm bleeding out, I need my tourniquet. I'll bleed now, I had to learn a bit. In this life there is war, the world to be rightfully yours. Despite the cause, I still bleed out. When the darkness falls, and see what we bout.
I'm bleeding out. I feel like the world is watching while I bleed out. Depression from discretion, confession knows where I bleed out. I might just run up in your office with the heat out. Bullet holes through your clothes, now I'ma watch you bleed out.
clear my throat for this one. It's a young goat and I won't stop. Chewing sucker rappers like blow pops. Watching fans transform like robots. Been in blocks watching haters hit roadblocks. I used to eat kids on the blacktop. Now I hunt them down like black ops. Do it in real life, used to act hot. But I'm a rap thing since the sandbox. Rap superhero like Hancock. I'm good luck getting green, call me Shamrock. Now the game's all mine, got it padlocked. Suckers making whack songs, better have not. On fire like I'm playing with a matchbox. OG say I'm funky like track socks. Local boys see me ballin' in the sandlot. I'm Maxwell and I'm good to the last drop. Another song and I'm about to hit the jackpot. Black mamba, bruh, I'ma take the last shot. Young boy and I will make a track pop. Rude boy in Jamaica call me Jamrock. I said wait, hold up, I do this thing for fun. I'm on the mountain pitching and I'm hitting home runs. I'm the MVP, 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 MVP. I said wait, hold up, I do this thing for fun. I'm on the mountain pitching and I'm hitting home runs. I'm the MVP, 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 MVP. I said wait, bust up in the spot with a top notch. My bars get the chickens jumping like hopscotch. Off top hop, right up off the starting blocks. Watch them start to jock soon as it start to rock. Freight train bars, start them and it's hard to stop. Just step on the stage and they hard to stop. Rhyme great from the West Sunshine State. My rhymes make the best of these minds quake. Trying to catch a big fish using live bait. My game make a lame sucker irate. Getting fat, eating rappers carbohydrates. So much hate in your eyes start to dilate. Do more damn thinking about the money I'ma make. Wave my hands thinking about the fans I'ma take. Heard your other little rappers but you kinda late. See me styles and they washed up by the lake. I said wait, hold up, I do this thing for fun. I'm on the mountain pitching and I'm hitting home runs. I'm the MVP, 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 MVP. I said wait, hold up, I do this thing for fun. I'm on the mountain pitching and I'm hitting home runs. I'm the MVP, 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 MVP. I said wait.
And that was MVP by Bubba Awesome, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that song. When you get a chance to check him out, find his album Level Up. And it would be a great birthday present for the youngsters. And he's like the youngest rapper that we got out of Stockton. He's about to be 12 years old. He's got his own album out, and I think he's already gone around and performed at schools, out in the communities, in the malls, things of that nature. So he's out there, he's circulating. Is a great album to share with your children if you want them to still have music, still collect music, still build their playlists and stuff, and you find that it's appropriate, which I think is totally appropriate, and it's dope music. So shoot, wrap it up, give it to them, give them a little Apple iTunes card or something, and have them listen to Bud Awesome, and become a fan of Bud Awesome, especially the youth. It's good music, and it's encouraging them to just be themselves and to still enjoy the music that they enjoy. If you're not wanting them to listen to some of the other music that they have out in rotation that may not be youth appropriate. So I don't know. I kind of like to keep the innocence in the kids if I can for as long as I can. So sometimes the music can allow us to do that, or disallow us, depending on what you allow them to listen to or what they are listening to when you're not around. So you never know. But I just got a notice that from Facebook saying that I've been friends for 1 year with Rappin' Roch. So speaking of Rappin' Roch, I was talking about him earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and repost that. Rappin' Roch from D to the G. He's an artist of D to the G Records. So he and I have been friends for a year. So I'm going to go ahead and post that on my Facebook page. Just sending some love, showing some love, giving it a little shout out to Rappin' Roch and D to the G Records. You guys heard Chino Blastum and myself, RawNe, with In the Dark off of the album A Day in the Life of Chino Blastum. You can see the poster on the back wall if you're looking for that, and you can get familiar with that visual. So when you're looking it up, it's a lot of great music on that album, so I do recommend it highly, so grab that. I do recommend Peabody's music, so if you get a chance to go find Peabody, that's P-E-B-O-D-Y, Peabody's music, you can check him out and get some of his. He's got a nice old school, I don't know, I wouldn't say old school, but he's got a nice flow. Peabody's got a nice flow. He's got a nice voice, too, and he makes the beats, so good little production that he's got going on. A good sound. And it's all out of Stockton. So be proud, Stockton. Be proud of the artists that represent you when they're going worldwide and they're sharing their music. This is what they do. And all shout outs to Stockton, because it's where they're from, and we love them. We give them support. We want them to fly high, keep on going. So that's what that is. If you guys have any requests or suggestions, let me know. I know we got some upcoming events. So A Meal and a Show was very successful. They're gonna have another one March 25th. So look for that. You guys can find A Meal and a Show page and get more details. If you have artists that want to get out, get some exposure, want to perform and provide a free concert, be part of the free concert, free show, please send them my way, or they can reach out to Adrian McKenzie, aka Bucktown Boozy, and I'm gonna go ahead and put one of his songs in rotation called Cali Got That Bomb, so you guys can get that. But I just want to let you guys know that we are going to be having another one March 25th at Columbus Park in Stockton, California. They are working on, meaning J Cat the Savage, and I'll just put one of his songs in rotation in a little bit as well. So J Cat the Savage is looking to expand a little bit further out in the states of Washington, and in the cities of Sacramento, Oakland, Modesto. So look for A Meal and a Show Stockton, A Meal and a Show Modesto, A Meal and a Show Sacramento, A Meal and a Show somewhere in Washington. Look for those popping up, because they're about to go down. It's a great way to bring community together. Like I said, this past one on the 27th was very successful. Looking for another successful A Meal and a Show event that's going to be March 25th, and we hope to see you guys out there. A lot of donations can be used, whether it be monetary. The GoFundMe page is getting ready to be put out if it hasn't been already. But A Meal and a Show and donations, clothing, blankets, umbrellas, tents, shoes, socks, underwear, anything that men, women, and children, they're all in need. Every size, every shape, they all need it. So if you guys got things, cleaning out your closets, got to get rid of stuff, kids are growing up, they're outgrowing the clothes, send them our way. If you guys need to get in touch with anybody, you can link with me at, I guess we just say riseandshine209@gmail.com for now, and then I can get those messages over. Or if you can get in touch with Adrian McKenzie or J Cat the Savage, try to get in touch with them. Donations will be being collected soon, and we also are going to be looking for food donations as well. People can get in touch with them and ask more about that as well, or you can go to A Meal and a Show page and find out some more information or some contact information where you can get more information to partake in that. So it's a great cause. It's a great feeling of giving back. It's wonderful to meet and put smiles on the faces of the people that live out there in the park, in the tracks, on the tracks, and they live, under the freeways in their tents, but to be able to go out and make their day is such a golden feeling. I love it. I love it. I love vibing out with them and just having a day out in the park with friends, other entertainers, and going in and talking with the people that live there, and just bringing them some goodness for the day, showing them some love, and they love it. So I love giving back. I love to be a part of this. So I hope that you guys all do too, and that you're looking forward to coming out and participating. So if you're not able to make the lineup this time, slots are filling up fast. So if you're not able to make the lineup this time, there's always next time. So if you are looking to get some stage time, you want to give back to the community, you want to try some new material, you want to practice your old material, you just want to get up on stage, you want to bring somebody out for the first time, whatever the case may be, your reasons for wanting to participate in the show, I'm speaking to you artists. Come on out and join us. It is free. Your time is free. It's all volunteer. So, but the smiles and the energy that you get back, the love that you get back, is just golden. It's great. But yeah, so that is going to be March 25th. Also, February 18th, you can catch myself. I'll be doing a little bit to open up for Marcelis Flores, MF Comedy. Marcelis Flores is having a birthday party, Laughs on the Ave event. So Laughs on the Ave, February 18th, a.k.a. birthday party for Marcelis Flores. It's his first ever. We're going to be opening up with some musicians, and then they're going to be warming up the crowd to include myself. I'll do just a little piece, something, and I'm going to introduce the other artists coming to the stage, and then, you know, get it cracking with the comedy. So we'll have MF Comedy in the house that Laughs on the Ave, February 18th. Get your tickets. If you're getting your tickets from me, you will have a chance and an opportunity for a separate drawing other than the cash prize drawing that they're going to have there. So bring a couple bucks out there, get in the drawing, buy a ticket or two. You can walk away with half the cash that's in that pot. And then if you get tickets from me, you'll have a chance for another drawing. And this one particularly, this gift, the last gift was some products by Deep by You nominee. And then this one is going to be a nice little gift that, you know, the ladies will like. So men, if you win, that's okay, because you can always give the gift to your lady. It's, I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe posting the picture of it. Maybe not. But it's a cute little bracelet set. And it's a good quality bracelet set. I think that the ladies will like it very much. So I'm just gonna put that out there. It's just a little bit of jewelry. So it's a nice little thing. It's a nice little drawing that they can get into, that you guys can get into if you guys purchase tickets from me. So you guys can hit me up. RawNeHour@gmail.com, Rise and Shine 209, or you can go ahead and put like a comment up here and let me know that you are interested in getting tickets from me, and you will have an opportunity for that drawing as well. So that's February 18th. You have March 11th, I believe, is the prom dress exchange. So let me double check. I don't want to mess that up because that's my sister's event, and I'm putting shout outs to her because I just want to say great job, sis, for what you're doing for these young girls who, and the families who may have a hard time struggling to even get one or two, if they got twins, triplets. Maybe it's their second, third, or fourth child that's already going through high school into the prom, and you know, the parents are having a hard time because other kids are going to college, and you know, it's just another financial struggle for them. So this is a great opportunity for families and young girls to come to this event and find a nice dress for the prom for cheaper than what they would. These are gently used dresses, maybe used only once or twice, because most of the time when people buy a formal dress, they're only wearing it once or twice anyways. So these dresses are gently used once or twice. They're going to the cleaners, they're getting clean, they're coming and being provided to the event for the ladies, so that they can have a selection, and it's going to be enough time so in the event that they don't find a dress there at the event, they still have time to go shopping. But they will also get a chance to network with other people who do hair and nails and makeup, maybe some accessories, shoes, things of that nature. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to look that up. It's called Dressing Cinderella. It's a prom dress exchange. That event does have a page, so you can find Dressing Cinderella event page, as well as a father-daughter dance that's going to be happening June 16th. So March 11th, Dressing Cinderella. If you young ladies are looking to go to the prom, you need a prom dress at a reasonable cost, hair, nails, and makeup at a reasonable cost, this is the event that you want to get to. This is the event that you want to tell your mom, like, hey, let's go there. Moms, if you're tuning in and you're checking it out, and you know that your daughter's getting ready to go to prom, and that's some help that you might need and something that you want to do for her, please look that information up. It's going to be at the Eagle Hall here in Stockton, again, March 11th. And if I'm wrong, maybe my sis can correct me, but I do believe it is March 11th. And then she has the father-daughter dance June 16th. Another event coming up, you guys know Lucky Fest is coming up March 17th. And I also want to put out the International Pillow Fight Day. You guys have to keep this date in your calendar. It is April 7th, the first Saturday of April. April 7th, every year at 3 p.m., Around the World is the big kickoff for the International Pillow Fight Day. It's part of the Urban Playground movement. It goes throughout the world. The International Pillow Fight Day, I've seen and I've heard that they have one in Sacramento. They have one in San Francisco. But why not here in Stockton? Let's have one in Stockton. Have fun. Some people cannot always travel outside of the city. And so having that here right in town is the way to go. It's the only way to go. I mean, bring it home, bring it to your own front yard, your own backyard. So that's what I'm doing. This is going to be our second annual International Pillow Fight Day, Stockton, 2018. So this is going to be 2018. So International Pillow Fight Day, Stockton is going to be downtown. I'm asking that you guys bring a pillow that is clean. Oh my God, you scared me, you guys. Oh my God. What? Y'all just like saw me freak out. Oh my God. I just saw something at the corner of my eye and I was like, why do I see a figure of a person standing outside? I'm going to kick you, Alex. That scared the crap out of me, yo. Pillows. So you guys got to bring your pillows. Even if I had a pillow, I'd be like, I have to check the situation first. Shoot. Oh my God. I freaked out so bad. Breathe. Holy crap. Oh, you're a ninja, yo. You got me good. That was funny. But back to the pillows. You can get some really cheap pillows over at Walmart, $2.97, $3.97. They're soft, they're cushiony, they have no zippers, no buttons. So we ask that you bring pillows that have no zippers, no buttons, and nothing that is gonna cause anybody to get cut or hurt. So the really soft pillows, memory foam. Okay, so I checked out some memory foam pillows. Woo! If you guys bring the memory foam pillows, be ready to have a nice solid hit with that one, or to get hit with a nice solid pillow. So the memory foam pillows, yeah, they can hurt, I suppose. We'll know on the day of when somebody brings one, I'm sure. But the other ones are super soft. And then we ask that you bring ones that don't have any feathers in them, because in the event that pillow explodes or busts open, the feathers are going to go everywhere. That's going to be a mess for us to clean up. So unless you're willing to bring some brooms and trash bags along with your feather pillow, by all means, do that. But we don't want those too much because we don't want those breaking up. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I was like, is my time up? No. But I'm looking forward to it. I had a lot of fun last year. The kids love it. So shout out to Amy Harwell. She brought her daughters and came out and joined us. Lorana Frazier, shout out to you. You came out and brought kids from your dance group. Joined in. KXVS joined in. We had quite a bit of fun out there, so I'm looking for it to grow a little bit more, sharing where they can buy pillows. And then if you guys don't want them at the end of the day, it's something that you want to give up, donate the pillow, we're going to give them to the homeless.
What about the little decorative pillows? Do those work?
The throw pillows type?
Yeah.
I saw last year some of the kids had pillows like that, but they didn't get a full range of the hit. So if you got the little decorative pillows, you're going to get hit a little bit more because you got to get on that inside with it because it's a little bit smaller. And I don't know. I just think that they don't get a good range of hit because it can easily slip from their hands. Whereas the other pillows, they can kind of like wind it up and have a good little like knot on the corner of it or something, a little handle, or they got two hands that they can go at it with. So, but yeah, the little throw pillows, they work. It's just, I think it'll be a little bit more difficult. But yeah. But I'm looking forward to running around for sure. Cause, oh man. Because it's not just, you go in you go in and do the whole, you got to chase people too. Some people ain't trying to be hit, so they'll run. You get the runners, just like in the boxing rings. You get the runners, they want to be there, but they just want to run.
Oh, that's funny.
It is kind of funny because you're just like, hey, you got a pillow in your hand. I thought you wanted to do the pillow fight. But some people do. They like to run it, and so it exerts their energy too. So that's
brings out the kid and everybody.
Yeah, for sure. How long were you standing there?
I just got here.
Holy crap!
I just got here.
I didn't even hear. I should. And usually I keep one ear open like this so I can hear.
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks for that. That jolted me. I thought about you yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought about you yesterday because yesterday was Thursday over at the hospital. They had the chicken tortilla soup. Oh, and I know you've been meaning to come to the hospital so we can have lunch, to have this infamous chicken tortilla soup.
Yes.
It is so tough. On Thursdays, they have like the best setup for food. It almost makes me not even want to get the chicken tortilla soup sometimes, because on the same day they have Coco Rows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Coco Row puts together in some trays they have California rolls, they have some unagi rolls, some like that. It's rolled beef. Another bowls they'll have teriyaki chicken bowls or a sesame chicken bowl. So they pre-make these, package them, bring them to the hospital, and they put them in the display case so people can have the option and opportunity to get some Kokoro.
I just thought that they just
went
and bought them from like Safeway or something.
No, it's from Kokoro, local.
That makes me even...
It's amazing because, they're a local business here, and here they are collaborating with the hospital. I think that's a great business venture.
Yeah, yes.
And so we get the opportunity of having a little bit of Kokoro if we're not having the chicken tortilla soup. But then on the same day, what they do, because they have all the toppings and the fixing of like cilantro and onions and like the tortillas and the cheese. Oh, gosh, it's just so good. And I think they've kind of, I don't know, I feel it, I personalize it because I'm very picky about my cheese, and I like the white cheese. I don't really care for the yellow cheese. And so I think they've been seeing that I've been picking out.
You take the cheese?
I pick out and just take the white cheese. I'll leave the yellow. So now they put out white cheese. Before they would put out a mixture of yellow cheese and white cheese, but now they don't. I don't really see them put yellow cheese there too much. So, and if they do, well, maybe they were just out of it. I'll just pick it out. But over in the other side where they have the actual hot food, they've been putting out like carnitas, and so they'll make like nachos. So then you have like Kokoros, you have the chicken tortilla soup, but then you have like carnitas where they'll put some tortilla chips in there and like put whether it's pulled pork or chicken or whatever it is, and then you got all the fixings, the salsa and everything's like right there. And it's on the Thursday that I'm just like, why would they put all the great food on the same day?
Right. So they don't run out of the chicken tortilla probably, because that's one of the big things, right? Yeah,
that actually has been running out a lot lately. So they say usually it's been running out by like 4:30, but luckily they did not the past 2 Thursdays, which was nice. So they had some left over.
All right.
But yeah, I ended up getting Kokoros yesterday instead.
No.
Yeah, because I was like, let's not get too much of the chicken tortilla soup, because I'm gonna build that up to where like I actually really want the chicken tortilla soup.
Where you're craving it.
To where I'm craving it. Yeah, and so I'll hold off on it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna be like, Alex, I'm ready for some chicken tortilla soup.
I was over here. We did Chef Cook's first show yesterday.
Over at the hospital?
No, here.
Oh.
At 11 to 12.
I did not see it. I was working. I started at 11.
No.
Yeah. Well, now I do. Only up until March. Okay. I start at 11 and get off at 7:30, but then I'll go back to my old time.
Whoa! You get off early? How does that feel?
I love it. I get to actually get out and go in the community, and I tried to catch a show over at the Channel Brewing Company last night. Okay. I missed it though because I was taking my time. Oh my gosh! I got off and then I went to go pick up a friend, but then on my way to go pick up the friend, and she was like all waiting, I had to pull over to the gas station to get some gas, but at the same time, I ended up having a business conversation that came in, a business call. And so I didn't know that the business call was going to take as long as it did. And I'm sitting there, and she was like, did you change your plans? And I was like, no, I'm so sorry, but I had this business call, and it took a lot longer than I expected. So much so that the guy in the gas station came out, and he was like checking on me. He was like, and so when I went in to talk to him, he was like, oh no, I was just checking on you. Sorry. I was like, because he looked kind of creepy because he came out and he was looking, and he said that no, he was just checking because I had been sitting there for a while.
Hey, well, nice person.
Yeah, I did appreciate him for that, and I did tell him that because, yeah, you never know. Like, I could have been going through some crazy conversation on the phone, and I've seen people do that. I think that's hilarious when I see people do that on their phones. And they're just like, ah!
Yeah, leave that at home.
They're like yelling at their phone.
That's
Like,
how you get on Facebook, right?
World Star, was it?
Yeah, World Star.
It's World Star. So what have you been up to? Your sports are doing great.
Yeah.
I love that you guys do. I was just looking at the schedule here that you guys.
There's a game tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's tomorrow? You have a game tomorrow? I thought they only did them on Sundays, but that's nice.
Yeah, tomorrow's
Tomorrow's
Saturday.
Saturday.
Is the first Saturday game that they have at home.
Oh.
I think they play Oakland.
They kicked Oakland's butt before.
Okay, yeah.
So they may be kicking their butt again.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good turnout. Have you gone yet?
I haven't had a chance to go yet.
And you work tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Saturday. No, I'm off.
Well, then, hey.
What time?
2. You have it right.
2:09. And I love that they start at 2:09. They
Right.
start at 2:09 in the 2:09 yes, I do love that.
Yeah, so you should go.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
I want to go hiking, but I can go to the game because I do want to go to the game.
That's
No, I can. I haven't been to the game, so I would love to go to the game, and it's a live basketball game, so I think that's going to be exciting.
Your sister's a sports fan, right?
And I love basketball because it's fast paced, so that's all love right there. It's like going to a Sacramento Kings game or something, or a Warriors game. We get to have it right here.
That's right.
Yeah, I know, and I see they're doing.
Individuals. A lot of
they're doing great, man.
Hometown guys that play. The coaches I went to high school with.
Wow.
So
shoot.
Yeah, you should go. It's fun.
So we'll get to see people that we actually went to school with out there. Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah. You know somebody that's part of it too.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing who that might be.
It's fun. It's fun.
It looks really fun, especially you guys do a great play-by-play narration with that. Oh my gosh, I see you really doing your thing, and I know that's what you wanted to do. So I'm super excited for you about that.
And now I'm taking this photojournalism class at Delta, so I'm taking pictures for the paper at Delta.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was just over at Hotel Stockton. I was able to get inside, and if you've never been inside there, they do tours with the downtown Stockton Alliance.
Oh, nice.
You can go in there and see they have a big fireplace. It looks have some stained glass windows. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I've been in there a long time ago. I think it was like 2004. 2004 when we used to do. I used to write for 209 Vibe for the Stockton Record, 209 Vibe. So we used to cover the entertainment in the area, but we had thrown a hip hop elements event. And so that was pretty dope because inside there is where this was when WOW was not like totally blown up yet. But with our words, Tama Brisbane was there. And so she hosted the open mic. It was inside the hotel, while outside by the theater, they had the B-boys, the breakdancing, ciphering. But then, it was fun. I got to perform and do open mic there, nice. And met a lot of great people at that time. And I haven't really been back in there, but I know it is really nice in there. So I can imagine your photos are probably going to be dope. I'm looking forward to seeing those.
Speaking of photos, your photo that I took from the Summer Wonderland is, remember I told you about that symphony project?
Symphony project?
The Sights and Sounds of Stockton?
No.
I've been going around like the last year and a half. Photographers and videographers have been gathering different things about Stockton, just showing different sights and sounds of Stockton.
Love it.
And late September, they're going to show it.
Oh, nice.
Piece of music.
Oh, where?
The Symphony at Atherton.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so...
We got to get information on that. I would love to go see that.
But your pictures, they picked, one of my pictures has you in it. So, there you go.
Oh, that's exciting.
A lot of people are going to see your face.
Very exciting. Well, that's awesome that they chose your photo.
Yeah. You know, that's one thing that you didn't know about because we were not really part of the editing. The video team is. So to see your pictures up there and knowing that it's going to be on this big screen.
Yeah, and a nice presentation. Yeah. Sights and Sounds of Stockton. I'm so looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah. When as it gets closer and things kind of get settled and really put into place, I'll give some information out to let people know.
I can't believe you scared the crap out of me. I'm sorry.
Supposed to be on your toes.
I was just like, wait a minute. I see somebody. Well, I saw you there. That's why I was like, oh man, I'm so like not happy about that. Don't call me out like that. That's so great. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so glad that you guys are. So how's the cooking show going?
It was great. It was the first show. It went very well. She's also doing. Check on the KXVS website, and you can see a live little footage from Olive Drop that she did.
Oh.
So we'll be going out once a month, doing shows from locations.
Nice. Yes.
As well. So
yes.
she first start great. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Oh man, she's gonna be making everybody hungry. We're gonna have our own little chew.
So Thursdays, every Thursday, 11 to 12, cooking conversations.
Cooking conversations.
Chef cooks.
Okay. So if you guys are looking for that, oh man, that's gonna be something great to get into. Share recipes, tips and tricks on the cooking. I need to tune into that.
Out here to eat. She'll be featuring different chefs and restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask her and check her out to see, does she do a lot of like healthy cooking for like for vegans or anybody of that nature to have great recipes?
She does both.
Not saying that I'm vegan, but I want to have better like healthy recipes.
At the end of the the question of the day was favorite foods, and somebody threw out a healthier lasagna, so she gave a recipe for potato lasagna.
I make a healthy spaghetti.
Yeah? What do you use?
So instead of putting meat in there, I'll soup it up with like zucchini, broccoli, so you still get a crunch and like more of a texture. Like, because sometimes the meat will do that. If you're like putting chicken or hamburger or something or steak in the spaghetti, but taking that out and just putting vegetables. So I really like kind of like the meatier vegetables like squash, so zucchini. I do like to put like some asparagus, broccoli. So yeah. Nice. Meatier vegetables.
Still hearty.
Yeah, and it's filling, and it's healthy.
Yeah.
So it's good.
You like that health stuff.
Shoot. Well, that's about the time that we have here. Rise and Shine 209. This is your girl RawNe, and we have Alex in the house. Sure did pop up on me, so much so I was like jumping in my socks. Oh my god. Good God, no. I don't have a weak bladder like that. Ooh-wee. Y'all, if you guys got weak bladders, I'm just saying, share your tips and tricks on how you guys make sure you keep that in check.
Right.
Other than some diapers, I guess.
Yeah, it depends.
I don't even know. I couldn't imagine having to have to do that. But I know that there are people who have that issue, and it's not pretty, and it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah,
so
it is.
Shout out to you guys for having to deal with that. Yeah, keeping it on the up and up with that. So I was gonna play a little bit of the current persona on the out because I went to the Channel Brewing Company last night to try to check them out. Joshua Washington, they were there giving a show, and I didn't get a chance to catch it. It took too long. It took too long in my conversation and picking up my friend. Yeah. I didn't make it there on time, but that was like my bad. But it was a conversation that needed to be had.
Right.
So that's a good thing. And then I was able to link with my friend. So shout out to you, Patty. Thanks so much for saying like, let's go out. So current persona, we got Enslave the Mind. So enjoy that.